Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position. Not one time has Lord Zhou Tai brought shame upon his family name.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! We march at once! I see it. Halt! We must assess the situation. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone! All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now there's somebody who's really causing us trouble. I shall deal with this myself.
Looking rough. Looking rough. An opening! Time to attack. Take this! I see it. All my might. Nice. Take it! An open. Take this. Turn the table. An opening. Looking rough.
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! I see it. Is that it?
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing. Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
Looking rough.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Turn the table. Head in. Unfavorable sword, to say the least.
The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated.
Let's go.
Well done.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned.
We're on even ground now.
The enemy officer
This is our
has been
chance to
defeated.
make a move.
Take this.
We're losing ground.
The enemy
You
officer
need to break
has
through.
been defeated.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Time to attack.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer
This is
has
tough.
been defeated.
No matter how you slice it. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Yeah!
very well.
The
It's
enemy
good to know
officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die. Time to act. All my might. Under that. An opening. See it.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Looking rough.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Whoa. Take this. Tables turn. An opening. Looking rough. Hunter attack. An opening.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Advance! Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing! Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
At it! Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your strength has no bounds. Keep honing your skill and amaze me once more. One more for the glory of Wu.
Time to act. An opening!
Now's the time to get excited.
An opening! Turn the table!
Try this on for size.
Time to act! At it!
Infested. Begin the advance.
The enemy
All
officer
units, march.
has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
All my might! I've been waiting for this. All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Try this on for size.
An opening!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
I see it. Time to act. An opening. All my might. An opening. All my might.
Quite the name you've made for yourself.
The enemy
I
officer
know you've earned every
has
bit of
been
it, of
defeated.
course.
Let's go. An opening. Looking rough. All my might.
Looking rough.
Hunter attack. An opening.
Looking rough.
You've done very well.
The
It's
enemy
good to know
officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated.
Tables turn. An opening.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
An opening. An opening. Take that.
Time to act. An opening. An opening.
Give up!
I see it. An opening.
All my might! Everyone, now! Got it! Easy.
Striking execution.
The enemy
My
officer
eyes find themselves
has been
fixated
defeated.
on you in battle.
Time to act. I see it. An opening. Looking rough. All my might. Nice try. Time to act.
Here's the resistance is futile.
An opening. Take this.
All my might!
Oh, just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Tables turning.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed here.
I see it. Looking rough. Let's go. An opening. All my might. Tables turning.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring them down.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going. I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Got you.
All my might.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Too weak.
Whoa.
Nice. You're done.
An opening.
All my might!
With all my might. Counterattack.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Time to end this.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wonder, Just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone talks about?
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huan Zu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huangzu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him. Unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion in Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth. We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north, but if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Xiakou in Jing province. We will bring down Huangzu and avenge my father.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Ce again, right, Mom? Yes, I'm sure, honey.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, the sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. I thought I was, but I suppose I'm actually quite the coward. The very thought of ruling the realm gives me pause. But at the same time, I know that I must pull myself together if I'm to rally the others. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead. When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal. I think then I will be able to consider even greater ambitions without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm a selfish kind of man at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But, in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Hi.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now. We will defeat our longtime nemesis and advance yet further. This battle will decide the future of our kingdom. There is no reason for us to fear Huangzu now.
Can't believe this. The enemy
Shall
officer
capture the enemy's
has been
bases,
defeated.
one by one.
Commence the advance.
Ling Tong, avenge your father. Do not be reckless.
I know, Lord Louis Mong. We will take down Gan Ming calmly and with certainty.
All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause.
This territory
Onward, everyone!
is ours.
We march at once! Let's go.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Looks like we have some momentum back. Now the rest is down to our efforts.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This area is now under our control!
Take this!
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taishitsu!
The enemy officer
Defeated the enemy!
has been defeated.
Take this! Take this! One more for the glory of Wu. Take this! Take this! Is that it?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march! Another one falls behind me. All my might.
Superb! You never
The enemy
fail to
officer
impress me with your
has
feats.
been defeated. Tables turn.
Take this. Is that it? Turn the tables. Take this. Is that it? I see it. Time to act. Now's the time.
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Take this. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Looking rough. The enemy officer
What are you waiting for?
has been
Let's get
defeated.
this fight started! Bear witness to my power.
Take this!
All my might!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Keep moving
territory
forward just like we
is
planned.
ours.
We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
We must use this momentum to our advantage.
Time to jump in! All my might!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Face destruction! Mr. Shot, now!
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
No! Behold my might! Take this! Is that it? Rough.
Take this!
Quite the name you've made for yourself.
The enemy
I
officer
know you've earned every
has
bit of
been
it,
defeated.
of course.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Go! Take the fight to them! Stop their advance!
Keep calm. It's not much of a trap if we know it's coming.
Time to win this! I see it! There we go! Get this here! Hand over! David's turn. Now! Time to act!
The enemy officer
At our limits.
has been defeated.
I knew you would come.
Striking execution.
The enemy
My
officer
eyes find themselves
has been
fixated
defeated.
on you in battle. Time to act. This kid. Take this. This kid. All my might. Take this. Is that it? The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Looking rough. Looking rough.
Your deeds exceed my
The
imagination.
enemy officer
Truly
has been
a
defeated.
dependable ally.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer
strength was
has
not
been
enough.
defeated.
Now, kick again.
Looking rough. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're strong. Tight as they proclaim to be.
Looking
Keep
rough.
pushing to the end. The enemy's main hold is right in front of us. Now, advance!
The enemy front has overextended. Good. Send out the ships. We're going after Swen Twin.
Looks like it's finally our time to shine. Let's go! This is how it's done.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things do not seem so bad. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. Wait here. We need to make sure it's safe.
taken the bait. Go and eradicate them!
Such an obvious trap won't faze us in the slightest. Now push them back!
Gan Ning, we have the perfect use for a brute like yourself. Tear into the enemy forces and get to Swan Chuen!
What a pompous little... Forget it. I'll do my job. Simple as that.
Advance!
There he is at last. He is mine. Advance now.
I see you.
Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. I should also make a move. They'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold.
Commence the events. Got this. So, you're coming after this ship, are you? Then, I'll face you.
Another one falls behind me. This territory now belongs to me.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail. Anyone who is willing to join the assault on their stronghold, gather here.
Here comes our prey! Archers, slay them all!
Just as Lord Zhou Yu said. All of you, stay calm.
So, it's you.
Looking rough.
I should have expected this. Needless to say, no holding back. There'll be no regrets or grudges when this is over.
Lord Limon, we are ready to sail.
And none have been left behind? Then we will head straight for their base.
They've gotten through. We just weren't strong enough.
All of you, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold. Forward march!
I lost.
Now's our chance. Begin the ambush!
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat. The enemy was one step ahead.
Good. The enemy has been wiped out. Then it's time to take the fight to Huangzhou once more. Commence the advance.
Damn it. We weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first, we must finish this battle. Advance now.
Good. We fought off the enemy's offensive. Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
Prepare yourself, Huangzhou. We won't let you escape this time.
What? How have the enemy gotten this far? We must stop their attack here. Begin the advance.
We will not run! Our battle against Swan Chuen will be decided here and now! Start the advance!
At last, we will be able to avenge our former lord. For us of the old guard, nothing could be more satisfying. It does not lessen our regret. Still, It will allow us some closure of sorts if we can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future. Prepare for battle. Chop chop. Let's show them what we can do.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huang Zu? I wonder what Ganin thinks of this.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
You are indeed a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. You have a gleam to you that others do not.
Bring him down. Time to act. All my might.
Now we're getting somewhere. Let's keep this momentum going.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just be entertained.
Oh, Ganin, so you've arrived. Okay, let's do this. How's that? I see. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, at least I made a mark on the
enemy officer
battlefield.
has been defeated.
I've got nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you. Almost at our limits.
It's time to show our solidarity. Ready yourselves at once.
My strength was not enough. Thank you for saving me.
This was not according to plan. I thank you for your aid.
Time to end this!
The time has come. That was a close one.
You are no match for me!
I have defeated the enemy officer. Won't hit me. I have defeated the enemy officer. That was a close one. Gotta focus for this one. Won't hit me. Gotta focus for this one. I won't look back. I won't look back.
Infested.
I have defeated
I
the
shall
enemy
return
officer.
after reviewing my strategy.
Ready. Think that all should take heed of.
I believe in you. I have defeated the enemy officer.
Tables turn. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
My strength was not enough.
I was just thinking of you. And now, you've come to help me.
Let's set up here. Get ready, everyone.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Now that you are here, things do not seem so bad.
You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
Out! We will go and attack the enemy from behind!
Good eye.
The enemy officer, as good a time as any. I give up. I will resist no further.
Stay true to your allegiance.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So their fangs have finally reached me. Perhaps this was inevitable.
We've finally done it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father. And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huangzu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right. We have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Sun clan.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huangzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gunning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there will be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, Executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
Lord Sun Quan, you have taken your revenge by defeating Huan Zu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead. I cannot bring myself to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach, but for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be. That is why we made peace with the Shan the way we did. And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own. Still, Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition, he deserves a much loftier position. Not one time has Lord Joe Tai brought shame upon his family name.
I wonder just how...
Try it.
Turn the tables.
I guess you will do for an opponent.
Now.
How's about a one-on-one?
I see it. Now. Stay sharp. Tables turn. Now, looking rough. Stay sharp. Time to act. Whoa. That's endless.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it? Is that it?
Thank you.
Let's go. Onwards! Follow your general! Forward march!
All of you, advance! Keep up with your commander!
A worthy foe approaches. I shall take care of them.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
We will wait here.
Let's go.
Keep your strength in reserve.
Let's go. Take that. Take this. You got her. Impressive. As always, the enemy officer. There's a lot I can learn from you. Take this. Amazing.
We cannot
The
succeed.
enemy officer
Not without
has been
you.
defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Let's go. This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. The time has arrived. All of you, get ready. Charge!
We are to crash into the enemy with everything we have.
Watch and learn!
Get ready!
All my might! We're on even ground now. It's our chance to make a move.
They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun.
The enemy officer
Pull back
has
for
been
now.
defeated.
But next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Amazing! You are a swift
The enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
Now, let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you. Halt. Let us observe for now.
This appears to be as far as we go.
This is tough. But they won't take me down that easily.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time is right. Go. Take this!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Here I go.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Let's go.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. Now's a good time. Let's throw them into chaos with an ambush.
I knew you'd come help.
Let's try.
I'm glad. I believed in you.
Their power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
That ambush has taken us completely by surprise.
Now we really get to shine. Let's get prepared, huh?
You're just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
All my might. We fight! Take this. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here we go!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot fall here. I must retreat. Turning things around, I see. Don't let up. Stay aggressive.
Fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun.
All my might.
Watch it, Looking rough.
The enemy officer
Pull back
has
for
been
now.
defeated.
But next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. Let's go. I'm gonna go see for myself.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
All my might.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior.
This is tough. But they won't take me down that easily.
Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
All my might.
Get ready. Getting serious from here on out.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Die! Tables to the honor. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
Take this! believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Draws here.
The momentum is on
The
our
enemy
side.
officer has been
Excellent
defeated.
opportunity. All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer
Okay,
has been
give up.
defeated.
Look at what's coming next time.
Let's go.
Another one falls behind me.
Trust in each other.
Take that.
Halt. Let us observe for now. We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste.
Take this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We'll be here to support. Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
How about this?
Infested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The time is right. Go. All right. You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack. There we go.
Looking rough.
Got this. All my might. That's the spirit.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
Taste victory
has
in
been
this
defeated.
moment. Savor it, for you'll see me again.
I'm making my way up. I can see it all. Now, bear witness to my power. Now, looking rough. Tables turned. All my might.
Looking rough.
You are now.
falls behind me.
Now, let's end this.
I feel weak.
The enemy
I
officer
retreat for now.
has been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Leave this here!
Now!
There we go!
All my might!
Let's get serious.
Looking rough. All my might. Looking rough. Attack. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was my kind of battle from start to finish.
You refuse to fight me? Despite how you look, you're just a coward.
Quit squawking. A fledgling out for blood is still just a fledgling. You're no threat to me. Think about it from my point of view. You could get seriously hurt. And then, what would happen?
What? You just assume you'll be able to beat me? Well, I'll show you.
That's enough. You can't train and argue at the same time. Dan Ning, you come with me before someone really does get hurt. Perfect timing. Look after Ling Tong for me, would you?
Hey! I don't need...
Come on, let's go.
He's a fool. He doesn't realize that you just saved his skin.
So, why are you here? Why can't you ever let me stew in my own misery? I trained with you, at my father's behest. Yet this fledgling is no closer to leaving the nest. Whenever I see him, I can't help but consider ending him with some accidental slip of my hand during training. Not to mention, I had grossly underestimated his abilities. Admit it, even you must have grown weary at that stunt I pulled. You do? But how can you? Without experiencing what I have. Well, you always have had a capacity for empathy. In any case, would you be willing to beat me into shape? Remake me from the ground up? First, I need to establish myself among the others in Wu. I feel it's better to start there than let that bastard distract me. And if I ever get the urge to pick a fight with him again, now I know that I can talk things over with you instead. The fledgling learns to fly in the shadows of his forebearers. Can I count on you to look after me? Until I am strong enough to leave the nest?
I wonder, just how handsome is this?
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him. And that will require more territory.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands. But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not? So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes? Compassion. Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition. He deserves a much...
I'm gonna protect my family when the bad guys come to town.
Just got a big alcohol order from Lord Shun Yu. Hard seeing Lord Shaho.
Another war?
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even Yuan Shu.
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids.
I wonder...
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say...
Another war? Just means another celebration.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear?
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xingye with a huge army.
Xingye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Shangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Jiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe. I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject? Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Oh, no. I don't think allying with us would benefit them much at this point. It called for our surrender, though the language was a little less direct. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao, suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash. Tyranny is all that lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free. Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually win back everything taken from us.
With all due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
How dare you!
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect. And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
All Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win. But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
I understand the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said. This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming. I know full well that we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning. War is crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
That is true. Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths? I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, you should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear. Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou Yu?
Zhou Yu, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zhang Zhao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win. He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory, and then I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
Now even Lord Zhou Yu is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we're to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins? Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be!
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Su can look down on me with pride.
Those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So we have no option but to fight. However...
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
Yeah, I hope. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
young Xi's been busy.
I have such admiration for this kingdom. I'm sure in most kingdoms the leader gives orders from on high and everyone must obey. But not here. In Wu, no one is forced to serve blindly. We debate the merits of each choice and decide together. It does indeed. I doubt that last meeting would have gone nearly as well as it did without Zhou and the others. But it is rare to see him speak with such passion. Although, I'm sure he was somewhat exaggerating his emotions to inspire everyone. If you really think about it, the best way to get a group of people with different ideals to work together may be to win their hearts. If my father and brother were still alive to see how much Wu and I have changed, I wonder what they would say. Once gone, the dead can never come back to life. Yet, I can't help but wish I had the chance to show them. All that aside, it would be truly pathetic if we were to lose this war, given everything that's happened. I'm counting on you. We will use the unique strength of each of our soldiers to the fullest to achieve victory. That is the way of Wu.
Lord Pongtong, I know you're in there. Today's the day you're going to hear what I have to say.
Good grief! How's a man to relax with lords of the land barging in uninvited? I am a humble man of little consequence. It doesn't matter how many times you come here. Your problems are none of my concern.
Yes, I know what kind of man you are. But I have a reason for being so persistent in soliciting you to join our side. Lord Pongtong, your help will be essential to bringing Wu closer to victory. Wu's victory will ensure the safety of the people of Jiangdong, which will in turn make it possible to protect the people of Jing.
Is this your attempt to convince me? Sorry to disappoint, but that won't work on me. All life is precious, but it's not my battle to fight.
I see. Then you have forced my hand. I shall have to rely on my last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
I understand you are good friends with Lord Pongtong. Please put in a good word for us with him.
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. Wu's leaders are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Fine, I'll help. But just this once.
Lord Pongtong!
But don't expect me to swear fealty or anything like that. I'm going to do things my way, no matter what.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Here you are.